be raped, be fingered, or be sexually abused in any way or the other. Again, right there in Ondo State, just last year, 2024, a research was also conducted that in Ondo State, we have 240,000 children not going to 23 2 years ago. Eight 2.08 million children are doing drug. In fact, Puja Hospital, Baba called us into a case some time ago. They brought a boy of about 12 years old to the hospital. He has almost gone from Ojama. They rushed him there. They have to do a lot of things to resuscitate this boy back. And when this boy came back, after about 3 days of intensive care, he came back to life. Do you know what made him to collapse? In front of that post office, he used Colorado. That drug that they use, when they use it, you will see their tongue will be blue in color. That was what he used. And he's not the only one that used to use it. Many of them like that. And eventually, when they said, okay, Emmanuel, they don't know what to do because they tried to get the parent. So we took the boy, traced the house, and after that we got to a place, and we got to the house where he stayed with the grandparent, the grandmother. And the grandmother himself is not even a balanced person. So what do we do? In fact, they said, okay, they should pay 20,000 naira. He said the father is in Lagos. We traced through different, got the father's phone number, called the father. Father was just rambling around. Nothing definite. Nobody to pay the 20,000. Then they got one auntie, distance auntie. Do you know what the auntie did? The auntie just went to the grandma's house, packed the boy slowly, one useless Ghana must go, and brought it to the hospital and dropped it to the boy in the hospital and ran away. That boy has been on the street from our questioning for over 7 years. All our account is not there. All our church program. In fact, all the crusade and outreaches we are doing is not there. And it's also part of the children in all those states. And globally, they said we have over 150 million children living permanently on the streets. In my experience, there was a day, sorry, I'll be sharing the experience to you because I'm trusting God, and that has been my prayer since the time I know this, to propel you beyond the church. And so shall it be. One day, I was sorry, I'm disturbing your camera by moving around. It's difficult for me. I'm sorry. Some times ago, I was in Iwo Road, and that night, I decided to sleep on the street with the boys. And I was in the filling station. You are familiar with Iwo Road very well. That filling station where the border Akure. I was at filling station because until around 12. That is when you actually know the boys. So I was there sitting down with all those boys and men and chatting with them until around 12. At around 12 o'clock, and I saw now, I want to meet her. So is that what I don't understand Yoruba here? Okay, all right. Those people that owns the outside, the street, yes, their own time has come. So they start gathering together. Before you know, about 12, 15 boys have gathered together. So I was watching them and I looked at where they are going. So they divided themselves into two. There's one big kiosk close to the filling station. I saw some of them entering into that place. Then some moved forward, entered into another place. So I gave them some time. At around 1 a.m., I started my own work. And I walked into the first kiosk. And I opened the door of the kiosk. I blocked the door. And I said, close. And I also, I also have to speak to them in the language and the type of voice they understand. So no,
we are only doing audio.
What is it? As I sit down,
Because I'm using that
Joko, and they have to stay. And then I started asking questions. About 6 of them were there. And we talked together. And I ministered to them. And I left them at around 2 a.m. And I walked up again to the next kiosk. But the next kiosk was not easy. Because that was is bigger and there was no door. So immediately I approached the door. They stood up to fight. And those are the children that are also covered by the word children ministry. Sometimes ago I was in Abuja at that national mosque. There's a place after the first overhead bridge. There's a hymn like this. That is the joint inside Abuja, including boys and girls. So one day I took a bike. I took my camera and my things and I decided to get to the place. And lo and behold, as I stepped down from the bike and as I was approaching that place, it became volatile. Why? What is this man looking for? Unfortunately, I didn't dress well. I wore shirt and trouser, which instead of me wearing